Week 13 of the NFL. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' sure-handed wide receiver. He was a walking highlight reel last week with a 4-touchdown game. It's the Jags and the Bengals under the lights on Monday night.
He originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when his franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season, and we've got a good Monday nighter in store as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Taylor. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Foye, Sade, and Lurican make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Taylor sliding out of the pocket. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, he did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
He's across midfield. Oh, nice move. Still going. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Taylor. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Taylor steps away to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. Ooh, the juke. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Taylor. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football.
Here we go.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mixon will try the right side. Gets around him. He did it again. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Taylor to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw is Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now a throw here to his running back. Nifty move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll run with ETN. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Going for it, here's ETN. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Gray eluding the pressure right. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram, 60 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bengals set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now it's Taylor. They'll roll him out right. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Taylor will throw. Rolling to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, Gray escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's ETN down to about the 23.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Gray flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily... Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Flush to his right. But he's got his target, Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain there of 30 big ones. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Looking deep here for Chase. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half. It's Taylor escaping the pressure right. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Come on, come on.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No, no doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, there's been a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
They begin with a run by Mixon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now Taylor, eluding the pressure right. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now Taylor. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around...
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Dewan Smoke getting in there, recording the sack.
So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal. Here's Taylor. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. McPherson now for the extra point.
And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Jaguars getting set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to throw is Gray. Looking to throw on second down.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Gray throwing on first down. Flush to his right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, ETN.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's ETN.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Off the play fake. Gray escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Now Taylor on first down. There's a short one complete to Harris, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Taylor. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Flushed out right.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Eluding the pressure right.
And he will find his man Chase, complete.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Taylor. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now it's Taylor. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Harris. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Operating from the gun, Gray buying time to his left. He'll find Jones again, complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down.
On the 6. At the 43-yard line. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again, rolling to his right.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that's... And they take a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Steps away. And that is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on fourth down, and the Bengals will get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Taylor.
Flush to his right.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Dancing to his left.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And this is caught inside the 5.
We all just got a heck of a show, Carter. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for Jacksonville, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns.